Hey, gorgeous. I hope you know that the universe and this world we live in is so vast, and it is literally so many options, so many opportunities, so many things that can happen if you just allow it to happen. And oftentimes, like, we limit ourselves or we put limitations on what can happen based off of what we grew up learning, what we grew up seeing, what we heard, and what we continue to tell ourselves every day about just the universe and life and all the things. But literally, there is so much. Anything can happen. Anything can happen once you open yourself up to it. It's just the fact of opening yourself up to it and allowing things to come, especially when it comes to like just the things you allow yourself to receive. And what's today? I guess 2 videos, maybe 3 videos ago, I was talking about allowing yourself to receive, because we can manifest and we can dream and we can visualize and we can want these things. But if we don't allow ourselves to receive it, if our nervous system is not capable of receiving it, if we get scared or nervous or frightened when we think about receiving certain things that we never had before, i.e. money's a big one. Money's always going to be a thing, right? We can't receive it. Literally, it's like closed mouths don't get fed in a way. But it's like you can't receive something if you don't feel safe enough to try it. It's like, let's say somebody wants you to eat some fish eggs. It might be the best thing that you ever tried, but if you're scared, if you're nervous, you're literally not going to open your mouth to eat it. So allowing yourself to receive these things, you have to release control of the how these things are going to come to you. If it's out of my control, I let it go so I can grow with the flow, because I know it all unfolds in the best way possible. You have to allow it to unfold and trust that no matter how it comes to you, it's yours. And that's one of the biggest things that stop us from receiving manifestations, because we're so worried about how it's going to come, or we're trying to do things that we think will align us with it, but it's literally just fright and fear. We're moving out of fear, we're moving out of desperation, and we're like chasing it. But if we honestly just listen to our intuition and take the nudges as our guide and a map, then we will receive it. Literally, my friend, literally just not a free car essentially, but she just got a whole car. Whole car, new everything, full tank of gas, a whole car. And she was not expecting it. She didn't expect it in the way that it came. Like, it was essentially gifted to her. A whole car. After getting a whole apartment. And like, she probably never, not even probably, she said it, she never would have thought that she would have got a car that way. Especially like from who it was from, or like just like her circumstances and just everything. We think so much in the present and also the future in a way, like, or the past, because it's like based on what you've experienced and based on what you know now, that's how you think things are going to continue to come. Or like, let's say with the car thing. So essentially, usually you have to go buy a car, put a down payment, or save up to buy a used car, credit score, all those things. But she literally didn't have to go through any of that. And it was like, if she was in that mindset, consistently thinking of that and focusing on that, she might have missed her opportunity to receive this car. And that goes with anything, especially money too. Oh my goodness, like money. Okay, so I've been an entrepreneur since 2020, right? And once I stopped thinking that money will only come to me through certain forms, like through my United Masters or my DistroKid or my digital products. Literally, people started gifting me money. Literally, not random, but like unexpected deposits come through. I would find money. Yesterday, I'm not trying to flex, but yesterday I went to go exchange a bag of diapers and pull-ups, and I got a penny back. Like, I got a penny back for the diapers. It's like, and that's the thing, like a penny, girl. But yes, a penny, that's money. Any form of it, you have to appreciate it, because that's going to put in a cue that, oh, she likes this. Oh, this is what she likes. Oh, let me give her more. Oh, that was all I had right now. But she really appreciated that. So next time I get some, I'll get some more. You know? Hold on real quick. Because that sun about to take me out. But I just love the sun. But I also want to take my computer out. Let me not say that. But yes, honey. You cannot put a limitation on the things that you're receiving. What made me want to talk about this video? I was talking about something in my vlog, but you can't limit anything. You can't put too much of a hold on anything. Like, let's say you need a ride to somewhere, and you think, oh, I'm gonna have to Uber, or I'm gonna have to ask somebody or catch a cab or something. And lo and behold, if you would just chill and just focus on, oh yes, I'm going to get there. Focus on the feeling of it's already taken care of. Like, I'm going to get there, it doesn't matter. And then 2 hours later, your friend calls you or texts you or something. Anything can happen. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to this show. I was going to stop by and grab something. Actually, you want to just ride with me? Boom. Things will happen. And you have to pay attention to those moments when things like that do happen, because that's your proof, right? That everything does work out. Because let's say you're stressed about a situation. You're stressed. And then it all works out, but you don't really realize, oh, it worked out. You don't really pay attention to that. The next time a situation comes up, you're going to be stressed again. But if you continue to focus on everything working out, because everything has worked out. That's why you're here. Literally, everything has worked out. It may not have worked out the way that you thought it would or the way that you wanted it to, but it worked out. It worked out exactly how it was supposed to. So you have to focus on that and allow things to work out and release the control of the things working. Feel me? Release control, love, and everything will literally be in your favor. And take your time. I'm just hearing art. Like, I saw a flashback of myself when I was doing my hair. Like, I've literally been doing my hair for 3 days now. I've literally been doing my hair for 3 days. It's like getting it right. And sometimes that's what it takes. It takes time for you to get it right. And I've been teaching that to my daughters. They're 6 and 2. But, you know, they're kids. So when they try new things, especially my 6-year-old, she's very, like, she's a genius. And she likes trying new things. She was sewing the other day. She knows how to roller skate. And it's like when they're first trying these things, I have to remind them, especially if we're doing it together and mommy's doing it a lot better than them. I have to remind them, mommy has had years of practice. You know, this is new to you. And it's okay. You're new. You got to give yourself grace. You got to just keep trying and keep practicing, and you will get better at it. And that still applies to you when you're an adult. When you're 66 years old, you've never been 66 years old. So you're new to that. Everything is still new. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's some things that you're not new to, but there's always going to be something that you're new at. Always going to be something that you're new at. So allow yourself to be new at that and give yourself grace. Always give yourself grace. Because if you don't, then who will? You know? Allow yourself to be a novice. Allow yourself to be a beginner. There's no need to race to the finish line or try to match somebody else's level of expertise if they have however years, months, even days, minutes ahead of you. Be at your own pace. Be at your own pace, darling. It's okay to be at your own pace. It's more than okay. Okay? Be at your own pace. See what other messages come through. Okay, so I moved. And a couple things happened. First off, I lost connection to the Wi-Fi. So I use Google Meet to like use it as a baby monitor. So I'll call myself on my other email from my phone or my laptop or my iPad, so I can see my kids and see if they wake up. So I go back upstairs or go back inside, whatever. And okay, this is what's coming through. Even though sometimes I'm just hearing like the closer you get, sometimes it may be the farther you are away from the point of access, from being connected, even though you are closer, essentially. Or actually, it's not even that. Like, you see how I'm in the corner? And like, it's this brick that's messing it up. But it's like just going to different locations or being in different spaces, you can lose your connection. So I'm hearing pivots. You have to know where you are and pay attention to how connected you feel everywhere you are. Because you know when you're not connected. You start getting stressed out. Things start going wrong. You lose out on opportunities. It doesn't feel right. You know when that connection is lost, and you know when that connection is made. So focus on that. Literally in this book I'm reading, The Anatomy of the Spirit, and I'm slowly making my way through this book, but it's really good. And she's just talking about one of the most previous things she was talking about was illnesses and sicknesses, and when people have these like physical manifestations of diseases, especially when they stay in a situation or a place or a relationship or a job that they know doesn't serve them, that they know they're not aligned with. Things are not going to be prosperous if you are not where you need to be. How could it? Because like all the things aren't plugged up and connected, so how could everything run properly? I don't know why I'm hearing like it's like trying to drive a car with no gas. You know you don't got no gas in there. Or putting 87 in your gas when you need diesel. You know that doesn't align with you, so that's going to internally mess it up, and then externally things are going to manifest because of that. But you know what's best for you. You may not know it to a T, but you have to maintain that feeling and just knowing yourself. Even in the book, she says something like, being loyal to yourself instead of trying to stay in a relationship because of, whatever, that person, the kids, the whatever. trying to stay at a job because you've been there for 5 years and you're the best at it and they need you and they love you. Be loyal to yourself. You know that job is running you dry. You know that job is burning you out. You know that girl, that woman is not good for you. You know y'all are truly not a match. And but you're staying loyal to them when you really need to stay loyal to yourself and pay attention to yourself. What did she say about it? She was saying, like, people who are loyal to themselves are... A self-motivator is able to do whatever is required to maintain the balance of body, mind, and soul. Because you believe self-care is a priority and your energy circuits are attached to awareness, strength, and emotional stamina. It's you. You have to be loyal to yourself. Yeah. Becoming loyal to herself may, for instance, cause a woman to recognize that she can no longer remain within her marriage. Upon sharing this information with her husband, she will be told, think of the children. Her case is an extremely common example of group loyalty conflicting with loyalty to oneself. While living in an unsatisfactory situation, we may try for a while to honor the demands of group loyalty, and we may avoid thinking about our personal emotional needs. At some point, however, our emotional body becomes sufficiently empowered that the mind can no longer fool the heart. The unhappy wife will either end up in unceasing personal turmoil by remaining in the marriage, or she will pursue a divorce while filled with guilt that she has been disloyal to the group, her family. In truth, there are not too many ways to successfully introduce your personal needs into circumstance that was created before you realize what your personal needs were. You have to know yourself and know what's right for you, and know what works for you and know what doesn't work for you. Literally. Anyway, I'm not even gonna speak on that, but you have to know what's best for you, and you have to feel that. When things don't feel good, don't try to ignore it. I feel like a lot of times we learn to ignore our emotions. We've learned to push through, and you can't ignore your emotions. Of course, don't let them consume you and overtake you and take over your life, but you cannot ignore them. They're happening for a reason. Your emotions are like a GPS system to help you navigate what's for you, what's not for you, what's good, what's not good. Pay attention to your emotions, how things make you feel, how you feel in certain places, how you feel when you're around certain people. Sometimes you have to remove yourself. Sometimes you have to, and it's nothing personal. And you don't have to over-explain. You don't have to... I don't know why I'm hearing that song. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call on me, brother, when you need a hand. Why am I hearing that song? I know we sang that at my high school graduation. But we all need somebody to lean on. What is the significance of that? It's true. Yes, we do. Ooh, okay. So, you know, like when you ever seen a movie or a TV show, or like when somebody does a trust fall and the person just lets them fall? It's like that. Like, don't let me fall. Don't let me fall. I was up so high, looking down from the sky, but don't let me fall. It's like, you know, you have to really be around and be in energy that you can lean on. People, places, things, everything. You have to be able to lean on. If you know you cannot rely on Samantha to be there for you when you need to talk, don't go to Samantha. Allow yourself to receive and connect with somebody who will be there for you. Feel what I'm saying? Like, when it go back to the loyalty thing, they're gonna engine. I told you every time. When it comes to you being loyal, be loyal to somebody who is loyal to you in the same ways. Feel me? I'm hearing settling. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't give a dang. I don't care who it is. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care what they've done and what y'all have done together. I don't care. If you have no reason to be consistently like leaning, if you can't lean on that person, you can't lean on that person. And you keep leaning and you keep falling. Actually, you're on the ground. You're on the ground because they haven't caught you in a while. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, but like I just saw this vision of just literally somebody just laying on the ground. Like, and the person that you're waiting to be able to lean on, like, it's like they texting you like, oh yeah, I'm 5 minutes away, or like I'm up the street. And you can see them over there, they're chilling, hanging out. But you're still being loyal to them, waiting instead of picking yourself up, or matter of fact, it's somebody right here. It's somebody close to you. It's people. It's your people are right there. Literally, I haven't had mom friends in a while, right? Well, like I have mom friends, but we're not close anymore because like we moved away from each other. And it's not like I was looking for them to be there for me, right? But I wasn't really open to the idea of meeting new people and cultivating relationships. Like, I meet new people all the time. I'm friendly. I'm outgoing. I speak to people, especially with my kids, because I'm with them a lot. And we go places. So, we talk. But up until recently, like, a little over a month ago, 2 months now, I didn't really have any close mom friends. But I opened myself up to that. And now I have 2. And they literally... one stays in like the neighborhood next to me, and then one stays maybe like 10 minutes away. And it's like I'm over here not stressing, but I'm thinking about, I don't know what I was doing, but they're right there. Your people are right there. You just have to open yourself up to it. Like, literally everything that I am in a mom, my friends are. Everything, even like not as a mom, like when it comes to thrifting, one of my friends like to thrift. One of my friends, she likes to sew clothes and like make cute little DIY things. That's me. Like, oh my gosh, girl, I manifested you. I manifested you. And it's just so cool. It's just so cool to see everything manifest once you allow it to. I didn't expect to go to the park that day and meet the both of them, and then now, boom, bada bing, we're here. I didn't expect that. I wasn't trying to force it. I wasn't trying to. I was just existing. I was not in a good mood really that day that I met them, but they made my mood better, honestly. Just being there and talking to them, like. Honestly, we just clicked. We were just talking like we just knew each other already. But, yeah. I feel like it was something else that I wanted to say regarding, like, when I moved. Okay, so I think this is something new that's coming to me. But it's like, I'm hearing if you can't take the heat, then get out of the kitchen. Because sometimes you lose your point of access, like when I lost connection to the Wi-Fi and it hung up on my meets. But they're not alone, so they're good. It was because I couldn't take the heat. You know what I'm saying? I tried to like get away and get in the shade. Or no, I was in the shade, but I was just moving out of the way because somebody was coming through. But it's like, initially I moved from the heat. And it's like sometimes you have to be in the heat. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable for you to stay connected. It's like, okay, you know those movie scenes or TV scenes where somebody's like in somebody's office and they're trying to like download a file or find something, but the person is coming and they're like, it's like switching back from the thing, they almost got it, it's almost loaded, and then it goes back to the person, they're almost there and it's almost loaded, and it's like, if you leave too early, you will not get what you need because you're in an uncomfortable situation. Or maybe that wasn't the best example because it's like somebody's literally coming, so you don't have time to stay, but like, Okay, you know that picture is like the guy is like digging for diamonds, but like he gave up and he's been digging for a while, but like literally you can see the diamonds if he digs like 2 more times. And it's like you can't. I'm having a feeling to go. So trust yourself. Don't constrict. Yeah, restrict and constrict things to happen for you in miraculous ways, in ways that you never heard of. Focus on the feeling of having the things, of being where you want to be. Don't focus on how you're going to get there or when is it going to happen. Listen to your intuition, let it guide you, and be open to receive, and act as if it's already happened. If it already happened, you wouldn't be worried about it and stressed about it. You wouldn't be constantly checking your email, constantly checking your bank account, constantly checking your digital product or whatever. You would act as if you were already doing everything that you want to do, already the person that you are, already receiving all that you receive. You would be chilling in the meantime, right? You would be chilling. You would be having fun. So do that, okay? I love you. Okay, back.